Out of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And it's in there.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Edwards outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Hart goes in. Towns up top. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Good on the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Brunson with the bucket.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
Towns with the ball. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer. The putback. Outside McDaniels. Stolen by Anunoby. Inside. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Conley on the attack. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Towns. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And he makes a first.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Edwards. With the floater. And it's Blocked by Edwards. Launches it from deep. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Here's Payne. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Next substitution, OG Anunoby.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Randall outside. Fires the three. And another three from Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Next substitution, number 20.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Conley. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randall. From outside, off the mark. Anunoby with it. Randall's in his pocket. It's hard on the wing. Here's Bridges. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And that one's good from Conley. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Doesn't go for him.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. That's short off the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Edwards, so good inside.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Brunson. No good again that time. Minnesota leading by 6. The layup misses. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. That free throw good from Brunson. Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns can't get it to go. And Minnesota with possession here. Right side Reed. Miller on the wing. Back to Reed. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Reed. Knicks trail by 8. Tipped away. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Back to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside, Ingles. Miller outside. Back to Ingles. Shoots over Hart. Miller controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Towns on a screen. Brunson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Towns. And again, the Knicks missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Outside, Ingles. Out to DiVincenzo. From downtown. On target from range. DiVincenzo's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson misses. Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Knicks trail by 13. To the paint. Outside Hart. He takes it in. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3. And New York has possession. It's a 10-point game. It's good. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts. Tonight.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's hard on the wing. Back to Brunson. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
12 free throws, good from Brunson. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes it. He's got 5.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. Here's Bridges. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Miller outside. Right side, Breed. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Knocked loose. 5 to shoot. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Brunson. He's got 16. And Anunoby gets it to go.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. And it's now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brunson looks it over. Towns outside. For the tie. To the middle. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Pass to Edwards. No good that time. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. But all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Down low. Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Over Bridges. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Randall with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. And they get it back. Gobert working inside.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Outside McBride. Now here's Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Minnesota up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 2-point game. Brunson slices through the D.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And the second free throw is good. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Hart, the open shot. New York again can't hit. Outside McDaniels. Gets the three to fall.
There you go.
And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has
We roll, man. We roll.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the basket by Bridges.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. McDaniels with it. Conley looking for an opening. Randall outside. From deep three-point land. And it's New York with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And Minnesota making a change here. Here's Hart. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
You know, that's all it really is, man. That's it, man. So, 2 cents, that's it, man. Appreciate you.
Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Hart goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's McDaniels on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Hart with the defensive effort. And so they foul intentionally.
But I feel when you're going to go with it because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, like...
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randall.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the left wing. Back to Randall. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
This nigga playing computer defense. Play straight up defense so I can cook you.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth.
Let's figure out computer defense. Fuck out of here.
Nice D from Reed.
I don't play computer defense.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And one, pussy.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Randall with a steal. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Right side Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Edwards. Shot clock at 6.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments. It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Brunson with it.
Yeah, good game. Plus, you played computer defense the whole game.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Then when why you careful? Block, that's easy. Turn on. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can ask the odds, we know forgiving. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punks. I know I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, but they ride for that every goddamn time. You got warning, we gave me the notice to say right. Say my nigga, be easy. Rico, what's good, nigga? Yeah, and Rico, where you calling in from, bro? Yeah, I got Rico, talk that DC shit, man. Got goddamn Tarantino on the bench, man. Talk to what's going on?
He said he couldn't meet, tell me he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I now you remember her. Bought me her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her in the burger, I'm in Atlanta, to the river. You the spirit of Jesus.
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Gafford. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Hero. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Washington a screen. Doncic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Butler. Following the score by Dallas. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Doncic.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
Butler can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
They grab their own miss.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Gafford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Stolen by Gafford. Puts it up from 15. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
A great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest is to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Clay did that.
Adebayo, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving. And Rozier pulls it down.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That gives them the lead. Hero's got 5 now.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Here's Doncic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Pass to Jovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Rozier. Adebayo with it. Gafford picks him up. Adebayo, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Outside Irving. With the drive. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals in his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Outside for Love. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
And here's Doncic outside. Love grabs the miss. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Miami trailing. Outside Jaquez. There's a screen by Love. To the paint. With one on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a tie ball game.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Highsmith. The three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Offensive board. Lively. Good chance here for Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 9 points.
And there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage it.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Goes up again. And he nails the jumper. 11 points in the game.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Jaquez. And here's Love. Hero outside. Here's Highsmith. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
How about Duncan rising up there, showing he's got the ability to throw it down.
I see him.
Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Blocked. Pass to Highsmith. Robinson with it. There's a screen by Love. Inside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Highsmith. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Back to Irving. Fades back. Another miss by Irving.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Ryan, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Miami making a switch here. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
That free throw good from Irving. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Back to Irving. Oh, nice D from Rozier. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashing, but making smart ones.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Butler with a steal. Here's Rozier. And it's blocked by Irving. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. The Mavericks making a switch here.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
And here's Butler outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Robinson. Now here's Jaquez. Now Butler. Outside for Rozier. And again, Miami with a triple.
You have to appreciate Rozier's confidence. Ready to pull up as soon as he catches it.
And here's Irving. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Jaquez drives in.
Dallas 5, Daniel Gafford.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Jaquez. And Jaquez drops them both. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Here's Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Here's Kleba. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Rozier outside. Shoots over Hardy. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
32.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler, great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time. Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Pass to Gafford. To the middle. Here's Hardy. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
To the inside. Out to Kleber. Offline with a 3. Miami trailing. Hero outside. Outside Butler. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Adebayo. Can't hit from in close. Dinwiddie outside. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Pass to Hardy. There's the steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
Down low. Here's Kleber. Adebayo grabs the board. And here are the Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The shot by Butler, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Kleber. Here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Rebound Miami. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Heat with the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Erik Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie. Good. Gafford's got 6 points.
More of a combo guard than pure point. Dinwiddie does have tremendous court vision.
Pass to Hero. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So he can't get either to fall. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardy. For the tie. No good. That would have tied it. The Heat on offense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Hero outside. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Here's Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Irving. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Irving.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
For 3, Robinson. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Irving. Doncic with it. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Dallas on top, leading by a point. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. And he makes it on the layup.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Well, Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Now here's Rozier. Back to Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Irving for three. Rebound Miami. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Come on, fans. Let's get you.
The Heat making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Miami trailing. Outside Burks. Back to Richardson. Here's the three. Again, the Heat misses. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Irving. Fires the three. On target from range. Irving's got 21.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Here's Richardson. Here's Highsmith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Highsmith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Thompson. The three from Washington. The rebound by Burks. To tie it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. He does not get the second one. Now Irving uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
Here's Highsmith. Three-pointer Rozier. Drills it from deep. It's all knotted up.
And it's obvious how much Rozier loves coming up huge for his team. Capable of nailing big-time shots.
Now here's Thompson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Derek Lively.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. And Doncic launches from deep. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so here is Miami. Butler with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Basket counts.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Back to Thompson. From deep. Ooh, Thompson. The long-range triple.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Back to Butler. From deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 3. Here's Irving. Crafty move. Adebayo grabs the board. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ahead. Here's Jovic. Yes!
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Doncic is doubled. Thompson outside. Butler with a steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
From deep, here's Doncic. Miami grabs the miss. Thompson with a steal.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's Adebayo. And again, no good by Miami. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic shot is good.
The assist. Klay Thompson.
And so Miami takes the win. This one was in the